What's going on, guys? Welcome back to an episode of Mall Simulator. Today is a very exciting one. I'm looking forward to this. With this, I'm a little sad that I already have a video pre-recorded for, well, when this came out here, but we finally have the brand new update that should be the ultimate fix update to the lag for the game. So you guys have been waiting for this and are not aware, didn't see this update or for whatever it may be, or didn't have your game installed or whatever. Again, it may be there finally was a patch update for the game, which for whatever reason there was no info, no patch info on Steam itself. But if you go on the Discord page for the Mallsim, they have the information on there with all of that. So I'm very excited to check this one out. Hope you guys are stoked in this and looking forward to this because I know I am. But if you guys are, drop a like in the video, show it some love and support, and if you guys are new around here checking this out, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below so you guys don't miss out on any videos or streams that I'm doing here for you all. But as always, guys, I am pre-recording some videos ahead of time for you guys since I am going to be going away here soon and need to get some videos pre-recorded for you guys. So again, as always, videos might be a few minutes short or whatever it may be, or there might be a couple days where there's like not no videos, but a couple days where there might be 2 videos or something like that over the typical 3-day videos or 3 videos a day. But yeah, so anyways, just giving you guys a heads up on that if you guys are new around here and we're not sure that I was doing that. But yeah, typically, it's a little out of the norm for me, but I'm going to try my best to get everything prepared for you all so everything will be just as normal for you guys. But yeah, so anyways, we are going to continue on with all this here today. I mean, so far things seem pretty good. I didn't see any notes on the whole I guess customers getting stuck kind of thing. I guess I probably should just go over the update with you guys. I'm just pulling it out on my phone here. But yeah, for whatever reason, again, there was no patch notes on the Steam page or on Steam at all for it. So it says that the lag unaliver patch is now live. It actually is the K word in there. But our in-game FPS and game performance are now 5 times faster. Update the game and give it a try. If we experience any issues, just drop a message in the bug channel. Managers who have really maxed out their mall can also lock the FPS limit to 60. So hopefully that kind of helps with this if for whatever reason. And then before starting content updates, I'm trying to ensure everyone can play the mall sim smoothly. Stay tuned for more and if anyone hasn't reviewed the game on Steam yet. Okay, yeah, so that is the extent of the update. So again, nothing too crazy, but again, the biggest update that we could have had because the lag was the biggest thing for us here. So what I'm going to do here actually is I'm going to go back to high on this, and we're going to go back to 120. And we're just going to not crank it because obviously I could do unlimited FPS, but I've been wanting to for a while now because the game just runs so much smoother on it. And I'm looking at my stuff, my stats here on my computer. Everything's good here. I'm like 30-ish, 35, 40% on usage on all of that. And with my GPU, CPU, VRAM, and RAM store, and all my RAM and everything. So we should be all good to go. Things are looking good, feeling good right now. It's smooth. I like it. And yeah, so we got some more progress to make here today. We're going to be adding some more items on in because we've got, yeah, everything built on out in here. So that's looking amazing with all that. We got a couple more licenses to get on in here. We got 2 more licenses, which we need two shelves and 2 shelves. So we need 4 shelves total for these. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And yeah, again, that'll be all of that. So we're going to go ahead and get those on in here real quick, which, I mean, we're just going to, I guess, set up like a center aisle type of thing. Maybe something like that. Something like, if I can place it on in, something like this. Again, we'll get this built on out. In the last episode, we made a ton of progress on this, expanding out our store. And again, getting this place built on out to the T's, to the 9s. And I'm excited for it. Definitely am. Looking forward to trying to max this place on out as much as we can with this entire mall. Really? Why is it? Okay. I mean, that works, I guess. But yeah, so now we got... I don't know if I love it. I don't know. I'll figure out something with that. Maybe we'll move this back just a little bit further. Because we actually have a decent bit of space there, but I don't want to turn it the other way around. I want to leave it like this if we can, if anything. See, let's do something like that. I mean, we could even leave it a little bit of a gap in between them, too. I don't know. Let me move that out of the way real quick. I'm just trying to, again, keep this place looking nice. Build it on out as nice as possible. And we should be all good to go with all that. We got 50K, so we got enough to get our next license on in here and order the product. And again, things are feeling pretty good. It's not feeling too laggy at all or anything like that. We haven't yet to have a single stutter. Everything's just working good, and I like it. I really do. Got the little kind of veggie man and the looking thing in teacup kind of thing. Yeah, I guess these can go on the back side here. I'm trying to kind of keep like things together if at all possible, but obviously it sometimes doesn't end up that way. We got some of these on in little teacup looking things. So we'll go ahead and do some of that. That's all looking good. 321 on those. So we got a couple bucks cheaper on those. And then, oh yeah, you know, I need to order actually a bunch more of them, which is going to cost us a decent bit of cash. We do have some loans to get paid back here today. We actually have another payment to make that we've got a few days on. But again, trying to at least get this toy shop finished on up, which we only have. Oh, I'm sorry. We have 3 licenses or 3 items on this. What? There's only 2 there. Okay, so I guess we've got another little toy car. That's a part of that. So you know what? Instead of... We've actually got our round table. I just don't know where it is. Oh, you know what? I think I know where it is, actually. I think it's in the... back in here. Yeah, there we go. So we're finally able to make use of this. Awesome. Because we can set this kind of back off in the corner over here like this. Something like that. I think that'll look nice. There we go. And then we're just going to fill it to the nines with some toy cars. And I'm good with that. Having one of those. I think that actually looks really nice. I like it. I really do. Make use of it. Get that purchased on up. Do we have... Yeah, we got all those stocked on in there. That's awesome. So let's get, I mean, one of these then. And honestly, with this, we're actually going to be able to have more stock since it's 3. Yeah, there we go. There we go, 327. And then we've got, obviously, these to get on in here. Got the little pop figures and the Labubu looking things that are, again, terrifying as always, even though we've already... Did we already have one of these? Or am I thinking of... Oh, you know what? I know exactly where I'm thinking of these from. They're not the multicolored like this, but it's from my wife. Here at my card collection, so I bought a dump to find them all. That's what I'm thinking of. There's a little kind of bear-looking Labubu's in there, and they have the same, like, kind of razor teeth kind of looking... Okay. Yeah, just phased right through my shelf there, ma'am. Yeah, thanks for that. Appreciate it. Making me look like an idiot. No, I'm kidding, guys. Alright, so anyways, we got all those on in there. Again, guys, 0 on the lag spikes. And the game is running smooth. I'm loving this. The game is fixed now, guys. This has been the update that we've been waiting for with this. And again, hopefully that fixed... Hopefully there was something in there to fix the customers getting stuck. Because I haven't been doing a great job of reporting anything either, but I'm sure some of you guys have been. So I'm sure the devs were aware of the issue of customers getting stuck. And I like it. I'm loving it. This is awesome. We're actually finally able to play the game again, and I'm so excited for it because I love this game so much. And yeah, I've been just waiting for that to happen for so long now. We finally have it. Whew, okay, so we are moving on next. Since our toy store is now officially done, we've got everything on in besides just keeping up with stock on things now. I mean, let's get a few of these brought on in here. Try to help out a little bit just to bump that stock going, because again, now with so many shelves and the size of the storage room, it does take a little bit longer for our stocker to actually work properly there. Unless I were to move some shelves, kind of have only shelves close to the front walls here, kind of thing. I do need to get, well, we're going to be expanding, rearranging stuff anyways, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, so 35K for the next expansion on that. But do we get our stuff paid off? I kind of want to get our loans paid off. I don't know. I guess we'll pay that. We've got like just over 100 grand still to go on that. And yeah, I feel like I want to get our stuff paid off. I really do. I don't like having loans. I really don't. I like being caught up with stuff if we can, but obviously it's the nature of the beast sometimes too. So we sometimes just have to. I don't know. I really should just be smarter and just save up instead of the whole like, oh yeah, I got to go and do this now kind of thing. It doesn't need to be. We could just save up. It's only just kind of kickstarting like an extra day ahead. It's not... Again, I should just save up instead. But it's all right. We'll figure it out. We need some jeans here. Which, again, now we're hurting on some money. And also, again, the other little thing that we have is the whole arcade thing. I do kind of... Oh, wow. $13,000. That'd be nice if we can get this kind of reorganized, but it's not really looking like it's changed at all. Is that... Yeah, that's still the same. Okay. Just making sure on that. Yeah, all these are still the same, so people won't use them. Unless the other ones are already full. Okay. Just trying to collect as much as we can here real quick, because we are actually hurting on money since paying back our loan there. But that's alright. So I was going to say, we can also fill that one up since there was money to collect in there. We've got some in there, which means that's emptied out enough to get rid of that. So that's looking awesome. We've got our patchwork jeans to get on in here now. And then let's see about all the rest of these. Again, I don't know what is what. That's the problem with how slow our stalkers are now working. So I don't know what we're actually missing for stuff. Like, he's still working on these. So again, has something else. Are these actually low, or are they... I mean, I guess this kind of thing we can take a look at, because these we know for sure, because there's not... Our stalkers aren't doing anything right now. So I think it's just some catch-up, because yeah, the mayo's getting stocked on up, so it's just the catch-up in there for now. So let's get some of these purchased on up real quick. And then we've got some GTA. So I'll get some of this stuff added on up to the cart. There we go. Let's see. Not gonna lie, guys, with the whole GTA thing, I wish I would have kind of dived into that a little bit more, of like kind of making use of that. I don't want to say like clickbaity stuff, but a little more clickbaity with that, because I watched some other people play this game, and I've seen some kind of clickbaity stuff with the whole selling fake GTA 6 kind of thing. And I really wish I would have dove a little more into that. But that's alright. I'm not the type of person to do too clickbaity stuff most of the time. There's been a few videos where I've done a little bit of clickbaity stuff, and some of you guys are like, that's clickbaity. Why are you doing that? So I try to avoid that, because that's not who I am. But, yeah. So anyways, we got about everything done down there. Let's see. Everything's looking pretty darn good in here. And again, we've went through an entire day. Not one lag spike. And I am loving it. I really am. This game is running so much better now, and it's so good. We got our fish burgers. Let's get some of these. This is our burger shop. Where you at there, fish burger? Right there. All right. Get a couple of those on in. How are we doing on the rest of this? We need some onion rings. The rings of onions. Okay, so there's all of that. And then it should be all good to go here. Oh, hello. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to scare you there. Kind of scared me more than you, probably. Oh, man. Okay, we need some chocolate bars. Looks like some chocolate bars, maybe some drinks, and some of the bubble tea. I think it looks good. So, we got some drinks, some chocolate bars, and some of the bubble teas. We do need to expand this here as well. Try to get the rest of those on in if we can. But obviously that all comes with time and money, which we have kind of. It's always just such a balance between trying to stay on the cutting edge of everything while not spending too much on stuff. Okay, let's go back to the toy shop. Then we'll make our way back around. We need some of these. We need some of the monopolies. Either way, we'll need more of these if not. We need some of these guys. Some of these. See, that's why I don't like these, because they are hard to tell. But again, there is so many of them there that if I don't order stuff for a bit, it really doesn't matter. See, I was going to order all these, and they are there. That's why I didn't want to order them. Because I knew that, and then, yeah, they're... What is she doing? Are they... No, she's still working. Okay, it's just, that's the problem is she goes back, or I'm sorry, he goes back and forth from there to there. So it does take him a while. That's where I'm almost tempted just to get rid of this back wall of shelves. I really am. Because that's actually, like, really starting to hurt us. with that. And same with this. I know we have plenty of shelving, but I don't know. Maybe I'll just leave it. It's not that big a deal, but definitely takes a little bit, especially throughout a full day. But again, we managed to make it through a full day, guys, with not one hiccup. So I'm so hyped and excited for that. We are running just perfectly smooth. It is awesome. So massive shout out to the devs on this for providing the update, because again, this is just working so much nicer, and I am loving this so much. I really am. All right, there we are. We got all of that. That should put us over 100K there. Look at that, 112,000. We are going to, I was going to say, get our final expansion for the toy shop, but we are done with that. All we need is, we're working on our supermarket here. So let's go ahead and, I mean, expand and expand. May as well. We got the space. Well, you know what? We're going to grab one of our discount signs for this and swap this on over, because I do actually like using the discount signs. Okay, something was changed up with that, because these were on like the initial page, just down towards the bottom. So I don't know if something's been added in or what, but yeah, something's been changed with that, I think. And then also, obviously, that gives us a heck of a lot more room in here, which for now, again, I guess we'll just do this. Which now I set up our entire storage rooms to not have any kind of clipping, and now it doesn't even matter, because that obviously wasn't any of the problems the whole time. I'll leave that be for now. Probably should move that one. Just so that's not out here. Just set that right there for right now, because again, we're going to be expanding the store even more here in just a bit. Because we obviously are going to have new fridges, a bunch more shelving. Is there freezers? I can't remember. There's not, so it's just fridges. So we have that, and then I think we had, what, one more? Yeah, one more expansion on all that. So we're getting started on our wall fart. And then again, our next one down the line will be, well, tech store. We're not doing that for now. We are going to get to the stores for sure, every one of them. But for now, the tech store is not on the agenda. We've got our game store then, which we've got everything except for one expansion. So we just need one more expansion for that, and then we're moving on to our cosmetics from there. So that is, yeah, we still have so many people here though. That is what's crazy with this. How is this still? Man, that's tough. That really is tough with that, because I feel like we're not getting through these as quickly as we used to. And it's going great. I really do think I'm just going to remove this back. Yeah, let's do it. We're going to remove this back section. Because this is just, it's not going to work with this back section. So let's move these on in. We're going to make a little bit of a change here. Obviously, we've already worked on some of our stores, and we're just going to swap them on out. Because any bit that we can help with this to speed this on up would be very ideal. Again, it's not going to make a night and day difference, but it's going to help just that little bit, because it's less distance that he needs to be. I'm sorry, well, she in here, but some of them need to move around. Why did you just do that? Why are you the way you are? And I might actually remove this shelf here on all of them, since we are removing some stuff. Because that one does kind of bother me, and I was like, you know what, we'll just roll with it. But since we're making some changes on stuff, yeah, I can't box this on up. Yeah, let's go ahead and just bring all these on into the like main storage here. And yeah, we can't place it there, but we can throw them. So I don't want to leave anything open, because then otherwise they will potentially stock things up from there or into there. And yeah, then it's just going to cause way more problems. But yeah, there we go. So now we can at least get around in all these. And again, she still needs to walk over to there, but it's gonna help. Have we really only done? You know, I guess we have done the sporting as well. And again, we'll use this shelf here as our kind of mule shelf to carry everything. And then I really should just swap this guy around. Actually, what am I doing? Let me just box this on up. Instead of moving all these boxes, I may as well just swap them around. And there we go. Goodbye. I leave now. Did I shut that? I think I might have. And now the only problem is we're going to have to check each and every one of these because we're not going to be sure what storage shelf is what, but that's all right. I'm not worried about it. It'll be okay. Because obviously each one is set up for each individual store. And then once again, we're going to do the same thing here. Just swap these around. It's not worth. We already have the shelf here. I may as well just make use of it. Blinging boxes everywhere. Yeah, we need a way that we can get rid of old items that we're not using anymore. But it's okay. Okay, so we've already collected all these. We obviously have bathroom stuff to go and do here too. We got people still here. And then again, hopefully that helps speed things up. We got also reorder some stuff here too, being that obviously we got not distracted, but we couldn't really do stuff here for a little bit. I just realized we don't actually have all that much money. Especially for some of these really expensive items. The good thing is actually I stocked up a bunch of stuff beforehand, so we should be pretty much okay for the most part. And yeah, now obviously we gotta look at all these, but that's alright. I think we're pretty darn good with most of this, if not all of it. We got all of our shoes. I gotta work on redoing some of these stores though too, just to get them looking nicer. I would assume eventually we're gonna be getting new items eventually too. But who knows? Oh, we do need some mayo. So we'll grab some mayo for the supermarket. And once again, we'll, I guess, run... Well, we gotta run through our scam stop here, too. Oh, we need some COD. Some Call of Duty. Actually, I've seen some... Speaking of COD, I've actually seen some pretty decent things coming out of COD here lately. With stuff. So I don't know if it's really... Yeah, we got all these. I don't know if it's all that... I don't know. I've seen some mixed reviews on stuff, which I feel like nowadays people are just so easy just to hate on things. And just, like, try to fuel the fire of... kind of the hate train, which I don't know. I'm the opposite of that. I try not to, and I see it in. It's not everyone. Most of you guys are absolutely amazing, especially in the comments and everything in the videos. But I see some of them that just like, really, why even say that with stuff. And I've got a couple comments on one of the latest Game Stonk videos, and I'm just like, I saw somebody say that I'm just doing this just for rage bait, like. No, that's not me. If I wanted to do that, I would get a lot more controversial with things, and that's just not me. So I really don't understand that. But it is what it is. There's again always a few bad eggs that are going to spoil the pack, but try to spoil the pack. But I'm not going to lie that I just always almost laugh about it and like to bring it up with you guys and just laugh about it because it's actually kind of funny. It really is. And that's where like. If it's something that's just like really dumb and funny, I'm, like I said, gonna bring it up in videos and literally call you out on it because that's, again, it's just, to me, it's too funny not to. With all that, you actually think that you're getting to me by leaving the comments, and again, I take it more as energy and fuel just to laugh about it and make light of the situation. So kind of funny in that sense. With all of that, and not saying like, oh yeah, haha, I'm better than you or anything like that, because I'm not. I'm no better than the next person. But it's like I said, just kind of comical to me with all that. But all right, anyways, let's go ahead and collect some of our parking real quick. We got to restock up on all of our bathroom stuff, as well as finishing up stocking on the last couple stores. And then I think we should probably do a little bit of stocking some of our vending stuff too, between like maybe some of this. And I got a few of these we got to get on in here. We'll get like 6 of those. And then obviously repay whatever we can of the loans. Here also, I think. I think was that about it? I already looked through like all the stores to begin with, and yeah, I would say we are pretty darn good other than just doing some stocking on stuff. I know we needed a couple of these, which honestly we could use like a box of each of the things I would say for the TCG. We got to get the rest of these on in too. Like, why did I stop on these? We have, I guess, 2 more to go. I don't actually know why I stopped on these, but we do need to get some more of those. I really should stock up on some of these too. Let's grab a couple of things of banknotes. Let's do some of that, and then I guess we'll grab what, like our claw machine stuff. That's the nice thing with having multiple of the same machines, is if we run out of something, we can easily just, or if we have too much of something, we can easily just bring it over to the next machine. Oh, you know what? I never collected these, at least not a second time, like I did everything else. Everything else is looking good there. This stuff's in here. I know we had some stuff left over, I remember. It's not much, obviously. But, alright. Okay, so we need, a couple more of these, and we'll grab, like, one of those. That should be good for that. Stock up there. Could really use, I know we've got, like, our supply closet kind of thing in the main entrance area, but I really don't want to run all the way back and forth for that, for toilet paper and everything. So yeah. I guess we could always, you know what I really should do is just set up like a whole shelf, like a storage shelf in that little hall closet thing. Why? That's like the second day in a row that nobody's used this bathroom. I'm really confused on that one. But, yeah, so anyways, I really should just set up like a shelf for in there or something and just do it that way. And then just bring the shelf on over instead, and then we could just restock the shelf. But I guess stuff spawns over there anyways, and it's not like it spawns over here, so... is it really? I don't know. Would it really be all that worth it to do something like that? Probably not. Okay, let's see. What else do we have here? I think these... Yeah, these go down here. And then we've got one more, I think, only to go in that one. I think it was 3 and then 4 in the other one. Yeah, I think that's these that go in there then. I gotta get some more of these TCG machines too. That'll be something that we'll do with the kind of rebuild of the game store, I think. I think that'll be really nice for that. So we'll get all these stocked and up. Obviously, we've got now 4 other things here, which these ones we didn't need quite as much, I don't think. But that's all right. We'll go ahead and stock up what we can with everything. But yeah, back to the whole rage bait thing. It's just, like I said, that's just not me. And I try to keep everything real with you guys, and that's where I like so many people just cut all the BS out of it, and that's not me. I try to show my fails so then you guys can learn from them and know what not to do when it comes to playing your games and everything. And I don't know. People are just gonna hate to hate, which again is a sad way to be in life. I don't know. I can be real downer sometimes when it comes to things in life, but I try to be uplifting and upbeat, especially for the videos and stuff for you guys, because you guys don't need more BS added to your life. I try to bring entertainment and bring you guys up with your day versus just trying to bring you down more. So that's, I don't know. Like I said, never been one for that. And again, especially for the hate comments, I'm just not a person to do that to another creator or something like that. Just to hate on to hate. And again, I don't understand why, but it is what it is. It's unfortunately the nature of the beast. It's people being people with all that. And like I said, so many of you guys are just absolutely so epic and amazing. And I truly appreciate all the love and support all the time from you guys, because you guys are epic with all that. And you guys are always so uplifting and always like, yeah, just don't worry about it. It is what it is. There's always going to be people like that. And it really is the truth. But yeah, so anywho, probably should get a box of each of those then as well. And I think we're about ready to go then. I think we're about all set for the night after getting some of these on in. Oh, we actually have one left of these. I'm surprised with that. Yeah, we probably could use one more of those then in there. And then we'll be, again, all set. We just got to get some bills caught up, I guess, with things. And then, yeah, I mean, we got all of our stuff pretty much stocked and up, so we'll be ready to go, good to go for a couple days then with all the vending stuff. So the rest of that will just be flat profit, because we've got, I guess, minus like the photo booth, maybe. That'd be about the only one that we have to maybe Yeah, I was going to say we're definitely not using up all that. The photo booth stuff would be the only other thing that I think we maybe would need to add some stuff in within the next few days. Maybe the snacks or drinks, potentially. Yeah, snacks are okay. Drinks are pretty good. I would say we'll be good on that for a while. Yeah, I'd say let's get one more of each of these then. And sadly, we are... I don't remember which one of these. Okay, we're full on that. I don't think that was... I think it was the phones that we... Yeah, there we go. That's looking pretty full there. I'm pretty sure it was the phones that we already brought upstairs. I guess I'll double check this, but I'm like 99% sure. Yeah, we're good with that. That looks pretty good. I mean, I guess maybe we definitely could use a little more in there, but it's not going to take a whole box, so I'm going to leave it be. We got all of our ATMs filled on up then. We got, again, our vending looking pretty darn good with all this. And then we'll be sitting pretty nice with all those. I'm tempted to add another thing of the cash, and maybe I'll just grab another thing of phones and these. We'll need them. We'll use it. It's just going to be some boxes sitting, but that's fine. I'm in the mood of stocking up here right now, so let's go ahead and do it. Oh. Okay, well, we really didn't need any of those then, but that's fine. Again, we got some extras now. But again, I'm so happy, guys. We made it through an entire day with 0 hiccups. Not a single bit of lag. Oh, yeah, that definitely needed some. We filled up an entire box there. I know each of those machines, they take 3 boxes of things. So, that is looking spicy awesome. I love it. And then, oh, wow, an entire box of those, too. Okay, I was not expecting that. But, all right, let's go ahead and end off our day. Let's see how we did with our first day. 1,000 customers. Guys, that just gave me chills. I'm not even joking. That just gave me chills. That is so awesome. That is actually really cool. So, I am stoked on that. I hope you guys are too. That is going to do it for this one. We're going to come back to the next one. Keep on making some more progress here with working into our supermarket here now. Because, again, we got one more expansion, which is 125K. Or 130 or something like that. Let's see, supermarkets, not licenses, 130, yeah, so 130 on that, and obviously, again, we've got about 100K in our debts to pay off here, which I don't know, we'll have to see with that. I guess I don't even know why I'm really worried about moving her yet, because we're going to be removing stuff around here yet again anyways, so, like I said, that's going to do it for this one. We're going to come back to the next one and keep on working on the supermarket. Again, I might forego the loans here for now. We might try to work on the supermarket stuff just so we can keep on working on that. We'll try to maybe pay things off as we go, and we'll see from there. But if you guys have enjoyed this here, drop a like in the video, show it some love and support. And if you guys are new around here checking this out, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below so you guys don't miss out on any videos or streams that I'm doing here for y'all. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out, guys.